I don't think I'm better than anyone because I'm pro-choice. Pro-choice means that she's pro-abortion.
Ah,
And I don't know you are better than me
I don't
because
think
you
you are better than
oppose.
me because you oppose abortion.
Yes. Anyways, go.
But let's stop pretending childbirth is automatically some moral high ground. Reproduction exists in every species. Survival and continuation of species are biological realities, not moral achievements. Nature does not operate based on morality, it operates based on survival. What concerns me is the contradiction I often see many people fight passionately for birth, but lose interest once the child arrives. Where is the same energy for the struggling single mother, for the children growing up in poverty, neglect, violence, or on the street, for broken systems that fail families every day? If your concern is truly about children, then that concern shouldn't die or end at birth. You don't have to agree with abortion to understand why some people make that choice. Compassion and reality can exist in the same conversation. Children are not gifts from God. They are liabilities from unprotected sex. Okay, now, first, I want to say that this was not spontaneous, right? I made this post when I got off a call. This girl calls me. I have a lot of girls who call me for advice, even though they don't take it. They just want to disturb me. Jigger. So this girl calls me. I know her. She's not my friend per se, but we talk sometimes.
Uh-huh.
So she calls me and she's like, okay, a time before now, like 2 weeks or 3 weeks back, she had called me to tell me that she's pregnant for a guy.
Uh-huh.
And mind you, this girl in question, she's a single mom. So I was like,
she's a single mom of how many?
of one. Her child is about 9 years old.
Uh-huh.
So I know her story. She's a first child of about 7 kids. And all of them have different fathers. And there's no father in any of their lives. Her mom is, in fact, I don't even know. I don't think she's around. She's just somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
They're like the most disorganized family I've ever come across. In fact, they're not even a family. They're just something. So her baby daddy of the first child is not just a deadbeat, but he's also a very malicious person. So evil. Like, he's married now, right?
Mm.
But he needs to sleep with you to give you some sort of help for his own child. That's how evil he is. Like, he's not going to help you out with a child which is his, until you agree to sleep with him.
Uh-huh.
And he's married. So when she called, is everything okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
So when she called me, telling me that she was pregnant like 2-3 weeks ago, the only thing I told her is, you're not supposed to be telling me this. You're not a child. You've been through hell. You know what life realities are. And she was like, true sin. I'm going to take care of it. I was like, okay. I had forgotten about it.
Mm-hmm.
That day she calls me again and she's like, she's sick. First trimester fever, blah, blah, blah. Like, first trimester of what? And she's like, she's changed her mind. She's almost 28. She wants to just have all her kids and forget about. She has always wanted to have just 2 kids. She just have it and forget about it. I was like, you want to have this kid because you think that this kid was going to give you some sort of commitment to that guy. The guy who has clearly shown you that there is no commitment anywhere. Mm-hmm. I don't care what you're doing. If you can go about fucking him or you like, but don't drag an innocent person into your mess. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And she was like, I was like, you know your reality. And she said that these children, that when she had her first child, her situation was worse than the situation she has now, and she survived. Children are gifts from God. They come with their own blessings, and God is going to miraculously take care of it. I got so angry that I hung up on her, and then in the anger, I made this post. Well, I'm sure some people like really picked offense, especially concerning the lingua or what. But I don't think that maybe I could have used better words. But I don't think that I have a different stance now about this. Nick, I want to ask you a question. What is the most selfish thing that you think someone can do in their entire lifetime?
Yeah, no, before we even get to your question, but you could have kind of agree that saying that children are not gifts from God.
Yeah.
Just in fact, if we even want to just take those first two, that children are not gifts from God. You know how wild that sounds.
It sounds provocative, right? But I feel like some of these girls, they need to hear it raw like that. Like, you cannot be making a child from the expectation that this child is miraculously going to bring you some kind of clarity or some kind of put togetherness in a life that you've not succeeded to put together yourself. Like, you're hoping that this child is going to bring some blessings that is magically going to take care of itself and also take care of the situation you've created for it. Do you understand? So I was trying to tell them that the children don't bring anything. They don't owe you anything. You owe them everything. Children don't come with no blessings. No, they come here because you made them come here. They're not bringing anything with them. I hate to hear this delusion everywhere. That's how we come about these broken kids parading the streets every day.
Right. Because the thing too is, I think this
and
is
these people almost got mad with the term liabilities. Nick, what is a liability?
Yeah.
What is a liability?
No, well, I think that this is my take about the whole thing. Is that people are we live in a kind of area, we live in a society which is very super religious for some reason. And it is almost in that kind of way that and the way, the religious way that we are is that kind of way that I've been like, something like children are not gifts from God.
It's so provocative. It's like, it's an attack.
It's almost like an attack.
Yeah.
To people's convictions and to people's beliefs.
Okay.
So when somebody hears, and then to top it off, you are like, they are liabilities. And then to even put...
Like, is everything okay with the video? Because I don't get it.
Oh, la. And to even put another thing again on top, you are like, from unprotected sex. So it's almost like you're attacking them even in their beds. With all the bad things that people are doing out there. Because I can tell you that there are a lot of people who make children without really thinking about it.
Yeah.
And it is when the children come, that's when you hear things like, oh no, it's a gift from God. It's a gift from God. It's a gift from God. I think just earlier today, I was doing a reaction video to my other channel. Oh yeah, I was doing a reaction video to a video on my other channel where I was talking about, the video was actually talking about, the title of the video is the broken culture that prompts Africans to breed seamlessly. And one of the biggest questions that they were asking is, why do Africans produce endless babies? Why? Because especially when they are very
the most difficult lives,
with all the poverty that there is.
Yeah.
Because most people who are producing babies, in fact, if you look at economic status, once your economic status is increasing,
the number of babies
reduce.
Is in proportion.
Yes, and the poorer people get, the more babies they make.
Yeah.
Which is kind of very... And then if you ask the poor people, they are going to tell you that
it's God.
It's a gift from God.
Children are blessings.
But if you ask the rich people, people are going to tell how it's an economic decision. They had to do family planning. There's a whole reasoning behind it.
Yeah.
But if you ask somebody who is poor, who is giving children up and down, they will tell her, no, they have to come and take care. They have to come and take care of me in old age and things like that. Which I think is a very, very false narrative and a very, very, very bad reason.
Okay.
For people to bring children into this world.
Good.
And so I would understand that what you have said here that is me. Because I'm open-minded like that. But there are so many people who aren't that open-minded. And that is the reaction of what you were saying.
What's blessing?
With people. Bless says your concerns are valid, but girl, you forgot you are in Africa. Second, second phase dragging the load. Well, yeah,
Bless, please don't drag me.
because I think
I'm just a baby.
yeah, that's the thing. I think us in Africa, we need to kind of change the way that we think about
approach-
stuff.
Yeah,
And
because the thing is, we're not yet ready for some some kind of conversations. Because if you look at this, okay, I said children are liabilities, and everybody came. She's a liability to her mother. She's useless. Da da da. I'm not a liability, and other like, you don't even want to know what is a liability. If you start to see children as gifts, means you're seeing them as assets. It's true, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are supposed to bring something. But no, they are liabilities because there's something is a liability doesn't mean it's bad. I'm not lying, right?
Yeah.
We have a lot of liabilities that we so much cherish.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't regret having them. So because now, even if you prepared for your child, it doesn't change the fact that the child is still entirely dependent on you for everything, and the child is still financially dependent or economically reliant on you. But no, they just hate the conversation. When I realized that they really hate this conversation, or not really because of what I wrote, it's just that they're not ready for this conversation. It's when I went to, for example, Cedric posted this, Cedric Ekpiz or whatever his name is. And they almost killed me. They insulted the living daylight out of me. I mean, I was scared to read the commentaries. But there were people there saying that that's why, someone said, that's why I'm all for dictatorship and press censorship, so that we'll not have this kind of things going on. And people agreed with him. So you are more comfortable with having a dictatorship government with press censorship than having somebody tell you that kids are liabilities, which they are. So you see that it's not really about what you say, it's just that people are not ready for these conversations just yet.